Hi everyone, this is Saul Maraney in Cape Town, South Africa, and it's a really exciting day for me to have you guys on a call again, and a big day because I'm going to be interviewing today Mike from Maine. Mike Thomas, also known as Mike from Maine, is been really the top affiliate since I've come into the scene. I've been doing this for 18 months, but only 16 months really seriously, because the first 2 months were just learning everything. And yeah, I've had a great run. And one of the first guys that really stuck out for me was Mark from Maine. I mean, at that time, I also came across Han Fan because he was all over the place. But the one guy that I really resonated really from the beginning was Mark from Maine. So Mark, thank you for taking the time to come and speak to me. I know that you got a launch and you got a new product that we're going to be talking about, and you don't have much time, but as I say, it is really a huge opportunity to speak to you, and I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me on your show and for the nice words.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And Mark, as I say, it's so interesting. All of our stories, I think, are quite similar. I know your story well, and you were doing you started doing your traveling, and the Mark from Maine was for your mom to keep up in touch with you. And then I remember you telling me in a previous conversation, because we've spoken a number of times, we even did that product together, is that you found yourself, you were traveling and you were enjoying great stuff, and then you were meeting wonderful people, but you were a teacher and you were struggling and you weren't really able to shine in terms of like your own innate skills. And just how amazing you've done with internet marketing is just really wonderful to see. I mean, as I say, you've been a pivotal guy for me in my growth. I remember the day that my mind changed from being a buyer of information to be a seller of information, and you were in the mastermind that I was in, so you were there right from the beginning. I'd like to ask you, Mark, I mean, everyone knows how well that you've done, and you really are like the top guy in our industry. For anyone that's watching this today, just tell us how have you been able to achieve it? I mean, you are a regular guy. You're a good guy. Your name is so important to you. So you've got a great way of dealing with people. So it's not like one has to be shady. But I mean, you've just done amazing work in such a short period of time. Mark, tell us really about who you are and what makes you tick and why you've been able to be so successful.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like everyone, I've had a long journey here, and I haven't always been successful. I started off at zero, started off with no email subscribers, didn't have a blog or anything. But over time, I've been able to create an email list, which has been the most important part of my business. And I did things a little bit backwards. Everyone always tells you that you need to go out there and you need to create a product when you're getting started. Everyone says, I think that the two things that people always say are they're like, you need to build a list, the money's in the list. You always hear that. And they always tell you that you need to put out a product. Well, I was like everyone else out there, where I was like, who am I to create a product? I don't know anything. I don't have anything. I don't know how to create software. I don't have big results that I can teach people about. So I started by simply promoting products as an affiliate. But one of the biggest problems with promoting products as an affiliate is that when you do that, you are building someone else's email list and not your own. So maybe you go out there and you create a YouTube video and you put a link underneath that YouTube video to that person's product. Maybe you do a review video, maybe you do an interview like this, and you have that link that goes out to that goes out to the product that you're talking about, and they get the sale, you get paid for it, which is great, but then you're back to zero again. You don't have that email subscriber, they have that email subscriber, you're building your business for them. So I really have been focusing on trying to fix that, trying to make it so that I have an email list, I have a big asset, and that I don't have to launch products all the time in order to do that. Which is why if you want me to tell you about the product we came out with?
Let's come into your product in a moment, because I understand it very well, and I'm going to be able to sum it up for everyone that's watching, and sure. It makes total sense exactly what you're saying. Look, let me touch on it for a moment, but I actually just want to go a little bit deeper as well at the same time. And Mark, what you teamed up with Brett Retecki, and Brett is also, what's so amazing, guys, is that Brett is way over the $1 million mark. He's also a top internet marketer like Mark, and what's nice about them is that they're very good friends and they complement each other, but they're completely opposite sort of personalities. So where Brett loves to go in depth and do written reports and he goes and he tests everything out, Mark is a guy who gets a good feel for the product creator and likes to see everything for himself. And so, Mark, I mean, you guys have come out with a whole lot of different products, and you've come out with your new product now. So let's talk about that, and then we'll relate it to what I wanted to talk about. You got this new product now called Affiliate Trax, and I put a post on Facebook, which I know you liked it, and it's actually 100% true. And guys, listen to this. When I started off with internet marketing, Mark worked so hard on his first big course that he was actually very nervous about, but it was a really wonderful course. And Mark, what you taught there was the importance of having a home base and the importance of having your blog and to be methodical and treating our business like a business. And I went through every moment of that training, and I've been following you ever since. And you've teamed up with Brett, so you guys have, created amazing WordPress plugins, and you help people with retargeting and really smart stuff. You've now come out with this new software that addresses exactly what you were saying, is that instead of me sending affiliate sales, say you were the vendor and I was the affiliate, you've got a way now that Brett, because he's so smart and because you guys have been able to go into the, JVZoo provide that you've got a way now of collecting those email addresses. So you've even addressed another big problem for us, which is amazing, because all of your products do always fulfill a need that we all have, which is very perceptive. And what I like about your product, Mark, is that it's so interesting how you got inside the members area. You've got your introduction video with you and Brett talking together, and then it starts off with Brett's side, the way that he's done, the way that he's grown his business model, and then we come to you, which is slightly different but very compatible. Like even as a couple, it's like very compatible that we don't all have to be exactly the same, but you guys, obviously what you're both doing is working. I mean, you have close on most days are $1,000 days for you, between $700, $1,000. So obviously it's working. And I mean, you've really been able to, as I say, I mean, your new product now, you've got this software element, which is great. So we don't have to lose any more leads for affiliate sales, as we were explaining. But I think what you and Brett have put down is that you've summarized exactly what you're doing. And that's my question to you, Mark. People are buying products, and you review more products than anyone else. So you see people that are buying products all the time. In your opinion, what is the percentage of people that are actually using these products and cutting their teeth on them and actually making them work and implementing them as soon as they've got them? Are a lot of people stuck in a buyer's mode, and that's why there's only such a small amount of people right at the very top?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, this is something that Brett and I talk about all the time, is you can't go out there and you can't force people to take action. You can give someone all the tools that they need to have success, and you can teach them everything and you can tell them what to do, but it all comes down to that person actually going through and implementing what they've learned in order to make it all work. I'm guilty of it. I've bought stuff before that I paid like $500 for a piece of software, and I never have even used it before. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to use it. But it happens to everyone. But the times that I've seen in my life where I've had the most results in anything that I've done is when I've been like, okay, I know I'm not going to do this perfectly the first time, but at least I'm going to do something. At least I'm going to get some results from it. And it might not be the results that I was looking for, but I can take that and start building on it. When I started my business, Saul, I didn't have, I wasn't doing everything right. I was doing a lot of things wrong in what I was doing. So it's a thing that happens with everyone. You have to get through it. You have to learn through your mistakes. But yeah, unfortunately, not everyone actually takes action. And we do our best to give them the best tools and the best training in order to get them there. But you can only take someone so far.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I mean, exactly what you're saying is that, you know, I started off in the hypnosis area, as you know, we've discussed that before, Mark. And I came over to the Warrior Plus and JV Zoo because I was looking for squeeze pages and I was looking for opt-ins. And what I find here is just something that I talk to Declan and I talk to my close friends is that we're so lucky. It's like such a vibrant market. It's so dynamic. There are so many new products coming out all the time. But you know, from what I've noticed of your success, and that's just what's so great for me to be able to have a word with you, because you are one of my mentors, and it is a great opportunity. Not many people get this access like this. I just want to take advantage of that. But I see a big thing with you is that you seem focused and you seem level-headed. So you wouldn't wake up on Friday today and like think, oh, what am I going to promote? Do you like have actually do you have like a book, or do you have a notepad? Like, do you know what you're promoting next week? That's my question to you.
Yeah, I actually know what I'm promoting. I have promotions for the 29th and for the 30th already scheduled in. I know what I'm promoting on the 22nd, the 23rd, like all these. I'm looking at my calendar right now. I have those scheduled in advance. So I don't just wake up and go, oh, what am I going to promote today? Oh, this looks nice. I am prepared. And that's how, if you're trying to do affiliate marketing and you want to do an interview with someone, or you want to do a review video, or even write a review about something, if you're emailing or messaging that person the day of their product launch, you're probably not going to get a response from them. Or if you do, it's going to be late. Because product launches, I don't care how many that you've done, they're always crazy. There's always something that goes wrong. You're testing things. It's a big. I mean, this is something that product creators, they prepare for months in advance. I've been preparing for this product launch for over a month now, and so I'm trying to make sure everything's ready. If I'm going to be all prepared, I expect other people that want my time and want stuff from me to be prepared as well. So to answer your question, no, I don't wake up in the morning and just go and pick something. It's something that I look at the products, I look at the sales pages, I look at the vendor, if the person is a good person has a good history. Do I know that my customers are going to be in good hands when I send them over to these people? All those things are criteria that I consider before I decide what I'm going to promote.
No, right. I mean, that's such great information. And guys, I'm talking here to Mark from Maine, and I just hope that you've all realized this conversation that you're experiencing and that I'm experiencing, that Mark, you are at a level where you're earning $1,000 basically per day. I mean, you're making like many days, many months. Like I haven't seen inside your bank account, but I've seen I've seen your results, and I've studied them on your website. Is that, I mean, money basically isn't a worry for you anymore. I mean, you've got to grow. You're going to have your child, and you got the new house, etc. But I mean, let me ask you a question. For like, if you get hit up by like a guy on Facebook, and you can almost smell when like this guy's desperate and he's looking for shortcuts, and he's only concerned about this launch, and he's even maybe prepared to break a relationship because you can't promote this specific launch. I'm saying, so my question to you is, like, we deal so much on Facebook, and we're dealing with so many personalities. I know that in your Facebook Messenger, like in mine, there are hundreds and hundreds of conversations that are going on all the time. I mean, for a winning affiliate, and for someone that's going to succeed in 2016 and beyond, how important are those soft skills in the way that we deal with other affiliates and deal with people, and they're to give people a good word when they're feeling down, and they're to celebrate people's successes? I mean, do you think that makes a big difference to a successful super affiliate and a mediocre affiliate at the end of the day?
I mean, in any business that you're doing, relationships are going to be really important. When I consider what I'm going to promote, my relationship with that affiliate or that product creator is important. If that person has, I'm not one of these people. There's some guys out there and girls that are like, oh, this person's never promoted me, I'm not going to promote them, or I promoted them, but they didn't promote me back, and all these things. For me, that's not such a big issue. I don't expect, if I promote someone, I don't expect that they're necessarily going to promote me back. However, if there are two people having a launch on the same day and one of them has sent me thousands of sales and really supported me and the other one hasn't, and the products are very similar, probably I'm going to promote the person that I have that relationship with, that's supported me before. There's reciprocity going on there. But I think that there's a lot of drama that goes on in this business. There's lots of gossip and this person's doing this person's doing that. If you look at the people that just kind of stay out of it, put their nose down and do the work, those are the ones that keep on moving forward. They don't get involved in all this like chatty, just BS stuff, just because it's not worth it. I keep out of it. I just keep on doing the work. Instead of complaining, just keep on just doing what I'm doing. As far as the relationships, they're really important. You don't want to do this either. You don't want to go out there and just message people just because you're trying to create a relationship with them, or you're trying to be buddy with them. Like, this is a business. I don't expect to be buddy with everyone. There's people that a lot of people, the only time I talk to them is when I have a launch or when they have a launch, and that's fine. We don't have to be best friends, but it's a lot of these people, we have business relationships, and that's 100% fine. I don't need to know about their kids, and they don't need to know about mine. It's just the way that things work. But of course, there are going to be some people that you have better relationships with than others, and a perfect way of doing that, especially as an affiliate, is doing just what Saul's doing right here, is doing like an interview with someone. It's a perfect way of building a relationship with that person and also creating some value that that both of them, like right now from this, you're going to build your branding and I'll build my branding. And it's a win-win. And the people watching this right now are getting valuable information from two successful marketers. So everyone wins.
Exactly. Look, everyone does win. And guys, we don't have much longer with Mark. And Mark, I appreciate your time, really. I just want to congratulate you on your new launch. I want everyone to understand clearly about your new product that's coming. Guys, if you have never bought anything from Mark from Maine, you should actually go. I can recommend products that you can go and buy. But Mark is the top guy in the industry, and you're getting knowledge really from just the nicest guy, but the top guy, and you right from the horse's mouth. And you've got Brett Ratecki, who's amazing programmer. He's very, very stern in like the way that he takes a business, and very, very, very highly respected. So Mark and Brett are coming out with their new product. It's coming out on Sunday. It's 11 a.m. EST.
Mm-hmm.
11 a.m. EST, guys. So that's Sunday, 11 a.m. EST. It's going to be launching on JVZoo, and it's called Affiliate Trax. Let me just explain to you the way that I read it, because I've been through the whole thing, and then Mark, you'll tell me if I'm correct. But guys, understanding you as my list, let me explain to you what you're going to be getting. It's going to be costing around $27 when it comes onto the market. What Brett, who is the coder, he's developed a great software that works with JVZoo, and it works with JVZoo that all you got to do is put in a little bit of coding. Brett's videos are fantastic. You just go into the back office of JVZoo. So whenever affiliate sales are made, the software will identify that person that's buying it, and will literally draw that person's information into your GetResponse or into your Aweber, into your autoresponder. But what I really loved about this, and guys, that's why it's worth every single cent, and it could be worth 10 times the amount, is that inside the members area, you've got Brett and Mark that explain their way of doing affiliate marketing, and starting with everything, why they like WordPress, why we shouldn't stress over SEO, how to brand your your home base. Brett works on the same axiom as Mark does, that it's so important to have your home on the internet and everything's built off there. They even show you, the WordPress plugins that they're using. And guys, this is getting back to basics. As I said, I went through this on Tuesday. I sat down and I watched the whole training. It really, there's nothing else like it, Brett. Mark, there's like no university course. There's nothing online. I mean, you guys go through everything and you don't leave anything out. And it's amazing that you're not scared to share, because you know that everyone will give their own spin, and you know that most people, as we were saying, won't even do it anyway. But you give so much value there. So people are also getting this new piece of software. And then I see something that you got, another great idea that you put in there is that for the scarcity, because, guys, it is coming out on Sunday at 11 a.m. EST, and it's coming at a great price. For each person that buys this affiliate Trax, the software, and this training from Mark and from Brett, you're also going to be getting 20 copies that you can sell. Is that correct?
25 resale rights. So they get it. All they have to do is take their JVZoo buy button and they just put it into the software, and we automatically create a sales page for them. They use our sales page. They can use our sales video. They can actually just, if they want to, they can put in a code and put in their own YouTube video and that will replace it right on the sales page. It's a pretty neat technology where they're going to get 25 resale rights to that right on the front end offer. Usually that's something that is an upsell for products like this. We decided to include that right on the front end.
Wow, so that's on the front end. So guys, that's what that's what you're getting. You're going to be getting this nice piece of software that Brett has written. I've been through it. I've already installed it. It's very simple. I'm a little bit slower, so I had to watch the videos like 2.5 times, but it's all set up and I'm enjoying it already. And then the training is just really so exciting. So look, it's Friday here. It's the weekend, guys. I would suggest is that as soon as you get my email, if it's even not from me, if it's whoever's list that you're on, just make sure that you buy it. I mean, this really is a product. I've reviewed it, and there's nothing comes close to what Mark puts in. I mean, the whole, just the effort that these guys have put in. So, buy through me. There are going to be bonuses. If it's not through me, definitely buy through someone else, because you do need this product. And as I say, it's coming from the top guys in the industry. It's coming with a nice new little software, as me and Mark said. Like, watch the videos. Brett, he's also available for support, but he's there too. He wrote it. He's very proud of it. Brett wouldn't put his name next to a piece of software that isn't perfect, because Brett is, he's very, very pedantic with as a coder, as all coders are. And then Mark and Brett have put their heart and soul into exposing how to be a profitable affiliate. And, Mark, it's very possible for someone that puts their head down. I'm an example. If someone buys your product and they really go through your training, they go through Brett's training and they internalize it and they go through it again. I mean, realistically, if one is prepared to put in the work, a month from now, one can be making money every day. When you mail, your mailing list is going to be growing steadily. You're going to be developing relationships, and you can really be on your way to making internet marketing work for you.
Yeah, there's no reason why you can't be making money. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not one of these guys that's going to tell you you're going to be making $1,000 a month or a day in a month from now. That's just not going to happen. That's not how it happened with me, and that's not how it's going to happen with you. But you can, if you apply these methods, you can slowly and surely build your way up and start making it so that you're making $10 a day, and then $20 a day, and then 30, and then 50, and so on. That's the way it works. The people that fail are the ones that think that, oh, they see these bigger numbers, and then they think, oh, that's going to happen to them overnight. They do one thing, they try something, they make $27 off something, and then they're like, well, that's not $1,000, and then they go off and try something else. Well, if you can make $27 off of something, and that's a big win if that's your first time doing it. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep building up, keep building that email list. That email list is going to be money in the bank for you. I have currently an email list. I'm going to look and see how big it is. I have an email list of unique subscribers of 17,388 subscribers. So that email list of 17,000 subscribers makes me anywhere from 20 to 30,000 per month in affiliate commissions. So that's just affiliate stuff. And then of course, whenever I do a product launch, I make more. But in just affiliate stuff, promoting other people's products, I'm making anywhere from 20 to 30,000 a month. And that's just, it's incredible. If you had told me that I would be doing that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. My goal, Saul, when I first got started, my goal was to be making $3,000 per month from affiliate marketing. I was like, if I can be making $3,000 a month, then I can pay my bills, I can survive, I can work from home. Like that, for me, that's what this is all about. I work from home. I can do what I want. I don't have a boss. My only boss is my wife. She tells me when I can work and when I can't work. But that's about it. It's a pretty cool lifestyle. But again, this isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is a real business based upon what works for Brett, myself, and even for Saul.
Exactly. Guys, listen to me. We're going to wrap this interview up. It's been a great interview. It hasn't been maybe a regular interview that maybe you guys have seen in the past that week, because we're dealing with Mark is the top guy in the industry, guys. You've got to realize Mark is the top guy. If his name and Brett are on a product, you know that it is the best product on the market. But besides that, Mark is a guy, he's there every day. He's been putting out shows longer than anyone. And guys, just look at Saul Maraney. I'm in Cape Town every single day, Mark, you know, and you can relate because you understand and you know me well. Every single day that I mail, I make money, some days much better than others. But, you know, a bad day could be $60 or $70, and every single dollar that I get in is a beautiful feeling. It comes on my phone. It pays for my kids, my ex-wife. Even she, like, you know, I moved to Cape Town. Like she saw me the other day and said, wow, Saul, you actually look different. And guys, that's because what Mark is saying is that I think that half of the achievement in anything that we do in life is like showing up. So we show up on Facebook and we show up to review courses and to implement them. And Mark, what I love most about my being in this business is to be friends with guys like you, like Declan, you know, people from all over the world, and I actually really do consider you a friend. It's like being a kid in a candy store, is that I love getting review copies. So 2 hours a day is dedicated to studying, because I get the review copies and I go through each and every single one, even if I don't promote it, and I always will learn something new. And then it's perseverance, guys, because it's not going to be simple. You can be hacked, or a good product may not fly, or you may be in the wrong partnership, or it could be a health issue or a real life issue, but it's perseverance. And Mark, congratulations, really. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I just wish you the best of luck for the future. You know, with whatever you do, you should be successful. Guys, whoever is watching this, I mean, really, it's been a very important conversation, probably the most important interview I've done. Look out on Sunday. That's this Sunday. I'm just looking at my diary here. It's Sunday the 8th at 11 a.m. EST. You guys will get an email from me. If it's me or if it's anyone else, make sure that you buy it, go through it, and then if you buy it on Sunday, you're going to get those resale licenses. You're not going to be using them maybe initially, but Mark, if someone buys your product and they sit on their ass next week, they could be quite easily finished it by the end of next week, and they can be in a completely different position with the odds actually in their favor to succeed. Guys, look out for Mark's product. It's going to be a great product. Trax is coming up with that software and with training from the top 2 affiliates in the market. And it comes with my highest recommendation. So you can pick it up. Look out for my bonuses. Look out for my email on Sunday. And have a great weekend. I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.